What's up, everybody? Reaching out again, another message. It's been a long day. I would go into detail. I couldn't do it any justice. But anyway, nevertheless, woke up this morning. God gave me Genesis chapter 15, verse 3. And in giving me that verse, he told me to start reading at verse 2 and read till verse 7. Basically, it's where Abraham is worried about who he's going to leave his heir to, his possessions, the things of that he has received here on earth. And in the scripture, it was on time. I have been praying to God about some stuff and believing him for some stuff and hearing him in a way that he was speaking to me. So basically to address the scripture, God went to Abraham and told Abraham, don't worry about leaving his heirs or his belongings to who he thought he would leave him to, that he would have a son. And Abraham, being in the age that he was in, and his wife being as old as she was, he didn't see how it could happen. So he was basically back and forth with God about, how he was going to leave heir to a son that doesn't exist. My point of this message, and what God was trying to get me to see as well, is he's not right now. God is not in his right. God is omnipotent. He knows what's going to happen tomorrow. He knows what's going to happen 6 months from now. But we need to make sure that we're obedient to his word every single day. And being obedient to his word every single day, it transforms your life into a position to where you don't worry about what's going to take place, because he already took care of tomorrow yesterday. Notice I never said anything about today, because today was taken care of 2-3 days ago. God has set up your life in a way that you don't have to worry about things. And so with Abraham being worried about having a son, he took it upon himself to try and do it however he wanted to in chapter 16 through one of his wife's people. Basically, he had sex with her and had a child, a son. But that wasn't the son that God placed there. God allowed him to do whatever he wanted to do, but God also knew what his plan was. Instead of going through that route of trying to figure out how you're going to do it, let God do it. Trust in his word and stop going back and forth with God about what it is that he's trying to tell you. If God tells you that you need to do something, do it. Don't argue with him. There's no need to go back and forth. He's already in tomorrow. Heck, he already in next week. Why are you even worried about arguing with God or going back and forth about clearance and all this other stuff? If God said it and it's been confirmed, then there's no need to worry about it. Allow God to do his part. You just do your part and be obedient. That's my point to you all today. Allow God to do his part. You be obedient to what he's telling you to do, and everything will work out just fine. Trust me on this one. I've been through it all day long.